Alright, we are on the play for round 3, closing out the league. Definitely keeping this hand. So we're looking to draw Fatty next turn, off the chart of course, and pitch it. Then play Recurring Nightmare, then play Skin Render. Is hopefully the plan. Alright, step 1. Let's get rid of the Woodfall Primus. Now we just need to find a swamp. Kyora's Follower, sure. Perfect. Guess I shouldn't have played Drowned Catacomb to play around Wasteland. See if that punishes me. Ooh, show and tell, huh? Alright, let's on F6 here. Guess I'm putting in Razaketh. Hornet Queen. I can beat a Hornet Queen. I've got Massacre Worm in my deck. Okay, let's think. I think I want to just blow up a bunch of his lands, honestly. Definitely starting with Skin Render. Yeah, let's just take out all his mana. That plane can't go too wrong. Kill the Kyora's Follower. And then what we can do is actually pretty sweet. Activate this, get back Primus, sack Skin Render. I think I just take out maybe both of his blue. It's probably better to get rid of the forest though, because he is more likely to dig out of a mana hole by playing Mana Dorks. We can do the persist trick again. And we can go get probably Massacre Worm. And pass the turn. I could potentially use Razaketh again to go get Show and Tell to get this into play faster. We might actually just win the game next turn. Take this hit. So I can play Ludriel Core, sack it to go get Show and Tell, cast Show and Tell. That plan could go wrong if he has something to put into play to mess with my plan, but let's see what happens. What is this? Oh, counterspell. That's fine. Okay, so I'll just wait a turn and play Massacre Worm next turn. Let's play Recurring Nightmare. Pass the turn. So we can't attack right now. Just pass. So now even if he has a counterspell for my Massacre Worm, I can just get it back with Recurring Nightmare. Just gonna chip in, leave a few guys back. Need the black. Remand would be most annoying. Yep, just end the game on the spot. Sweet. Once again, Doomblade is appealing when he has mana dorks and such. We'll just do the same thing I did last round, even though I'm not sure it's correct. Because we were pretty mana hungry in that last game, but it won't be too results oriented. Ooh, this hand is super sweet. Yep. Hopefully he just dumps a bunch of dorks into play and then nothing else. So far so good. Let's play the looter. So my plan is to loot away this Massacre Worm and then Recurring Nightmare get it back, assuming nothing changes. Just tap out for like Hermit Druid or something. Opposition, that's kind of rude. Not the end of the world though. See if he decides to go for land or looter. Don't really care either way. That will be annoying down the road though. Let's go ahead and loot. I do care about opposition a little bit. I shouldn't be so glib. Let's pitch the Massacre Worm. And I could Doomblade right now. I probably should. Even though that'll lose me value down the road. I should probably prevent some of the damage that can be done in the meantime while I'm trying to set up my engine. Ooh, that's pretty bad. I'm never going to get to untap again, basically. But if I draw land here off the top, in my next upkeep I'll be able to Makeshift Mannequin, Massacre Worm at instant speed. Come on, land. Land off the top. Oh, I want it so bad. Ah. Well, on the bright side, there's not much of a bright side. We're kind of locked here until we just naturally draw land. Just have to hope not to die in the meantime. At the very least, he can't really attack with everything if he wants to keep doing that, so hopefully that buys me a turn or two. Which it might. He also could have a counterspell waiting, which would be the full lock. Sure. Yeah, the way he's playing it seems like he might have just a straight up counterspell in his hand. This is pretty gross. If this Doomblade had been a land, we'd actually might be in pretty good shape this game. Ironically enough. Maybe not even ironic, just fittingly. But we're gonna go for the Massacre Worm and see if that saves me. Just tap out for Hermit Druid, man. Well, tapping out in general is good. Ooh, this might actually go swimmingly. No pun intended, when he has all these merfolk. So I'll take 9, go to 4. Well, he may not attack with everything. I'll leave 4 guys back, try to tap all my lands. Okay, I have to be very careful here not to misclick this in any way. Float mana. Pass priority on that, so I can force him to tap, just to get him to tap out of green mana. Okay, now I'm just going to do it. We might actually win this game. If I'm ever able to get this Woodfall Primus into play, which may not be that far away from happening, get rid of that opposition, because he's kind of priced into tapping this Massacre Worm now. Wait. Need to un-F6. Oh, crap. Actually that might have worked in my favor though, because I can just pitch the Woodfall Primus. I don't know why I was F6 there, I guess I thought it was his turn. Fellows, sure. So we can only tap 2 of my lands, assuming he doesn't go after the Massacre Worm, which means I can still play this Recurring Nightmare. He also has to consider whether to tap the Massacre Worm or not. Oh, I forgot about that whole complication. Interesting. Okay. Alright, this is going to be a very crucial turn. I have some decisions. I can't Recurring Nightmare immediately back the Woodfall Primus as much as I might like to. So my options are either Skinrender or Liliana to get rid of that Raphellos. Probably just Skinrender, because that's another resource just in play. Get rid of that. He's F6, which means he doesn't have Counterspell. Well, now he has Deranged Hermit. So actually we just win now on the spot, because we get back the Massacre Worm again. Right? Does he know we have the... Oh no, because he gets 2, that's right. I should have floated mana. Huh, so do I actually just lose here? Thirst for Knowledge. I kind of have to Thirst for Knowledge. I'm not sure what I'm looking for though. This could actually be a problem. I thought I had the win there. I forgot about the whole opposition still being in play thing. I think we're just going to be 1 turn too short. If I'd floated my mana... Yeah, we're just not going to get an untap step. That's disappointing. Maybe he'll forget to pay Echo. Nope. Ah, we're so close. No, it was a good game though. I'd already used my Doomblade, so I couldn't have like floated mana and tried to find a Doomblade. Just need him to not draw Deranged Hermit for 1 turn, and then we were in the clear. What? Did he mess up? Why did he not attack? I don't understand. Did he misclick? I'm gonna ask him, because I might concede. Because he just had the win if he attacked. Yeah, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to cast Necromancy. Just put it on the stack to show him. And then concede. Because I should just be dead. I shouldn't have been able to do that. I'll be classy. Just get one more game for the people. Okay, so I'm bringing the land back because I'm on the play. I want more mana. And we will cut something. Opposition, huh? I do have an answer, but it's going to be a hard sell if he already has a board developed. What one card would not be so strong in this matchup? Liliana's pretty strong against mana dorks. All my cards are good, that's the problem. And pretty much every game I've lost has been because of not drawing enough mana, so I probably shouldn't be cutting lands willy-nilly. I just don't know what else to do. Maybe one of these card draw spells. Especially on the play, I like them though. I'll cut like Tasigur. He's kind of low impact anyway. Might be wrong, but I don't know what else to cut. Well, if we had a swamp, I'd like this hand better. I think it's a little bit too do nothing. Because we have essentially 2 dead cards. Yeah, I think we can do better than this. Yeah, this is better. If we find an island, we can thirst into one of these reanimation spells. Consideration on the bottom. He also mulliganed. He has a dork. There's the island. Good news. Now we just need to find something slightly better than Frost Titan to put into play. Hopefully before he gets some sort of opposition lock going. Love to find a Massacre Worm. That seems to be my best card in this matchup. When he's just swarming the board with 1/1s and 2/2s. Guess I don't have to do it right now. Just pass the turn. And the slight good news is, if he manages to opposition here, I have enough mana to do my upkeep business. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was weird. I like kind of bugged out there. Looks like I'm back. Alright, so this might actually work out. So let's thirst for knowledge. Hopefully find a Massacre Worm, but even if I don't, show and tell. Alright, I guess I'm just Frost Tightening for now. It's the best I can reanimate immediately. Oh, I have to discard 2 cards, that's right. So I also want to pitch. What do I want to pitch? Liliana? It's not that good on this board. Don't want to discard Skinrender, I might just cast it this turn. Yeah, I think it's Liliana. or one of the discards, or one of the reanimation spells rather. Liliana will be good soon, once we get something into play and we have ways to protect it. So I'm actually going to pitch Necromancy, I think. Ooh, that's a hard decision though. I think I do though. So if he doesn't have a land, we'll be able to skin render the Kior's Follower. He won't be able to pay Echo. Okay, that'll be useful later. Let's just kill off the Kior's Follower. Also cuts him off double blue, which is relevant. And then we'll see what transpires. I can potentially Liliana to finish off that Elvish Visionary, or Elvis of Deep Shadow rather. Jace is pretty good. Not a huge problem though. I can potentially lock it down. I can show and tell in the Razaketh. Use that to go get... I was going to say I could use it to go get Massacre Worm, but I wouldn't actually be able to do anything with it just yet. Probably just going to Lily pick off the Elves of Deep Shadow while I'm still able to protect it for one turn. He will get to loot with Jace. The only way for me to prevent that would be for me to reanimate this Frost Titan right now, which I don't really want to do yet. This Liliana is threatening him. It's something he's going to have to devote resources towards. So pretty much anything besides opposition here is what I'm okay with. Bunch of dorks. Man, if I can draw a Massacre Worm off the top, that would be lovely. So I can just show and tell that into play. Doomblade's something. Alright, let's pick off the Avacyn's Pilgrim. Let's kill the Jace. Let's drop Looteriel Core. Now we can start getting the ball rolling with the engine, hopefully. Harmonize, pretty good. Kega. Alright, well let's start with Looteriel Core. Once again, hopefully finding Massacre Worm. Oh, baby. Alright, let's do it. I'm just going to do it now before he gets to untap with the counterspell. Whew, alright. Even though we gave him the Gentleman Scoop in Game 2 when we could have won, we still got the job done. 2-1. I was very happy with our deck. Let's go ahead and pull it up again. Played pretty badly in round 1. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of on tilt when I played, so I took a couple days break and before finishing out the league. But I'm very happy with how it played. It was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed.